Good morning, boys and girls. It's Teacher Talk with your daily read aloud. Today's story is a really cute story about a bullfrog, and it's called Bullfrog Pops, and it's written by Rick Walton and illustrated by Chris McAllister, and I have permission to read it by Scholastics. It's a really silly book. I like it a lot because look at this frog. What does he have on? Yeah, he has on a cowboy hat, and everybody knows I'm a little cowgirl. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this story. Once there was a bullfrog who hopped. Look at those long jumping legs. A stagecoach, and rode far away. After many miles, he came to the town of Ravenous Gulch. So he hopped on a stagecoach. So is this a form of transportation in the present or in the past? Yeah, in the past. People used carriages and stagecoaches and horses to travel as where we use cars now. Bullfrog was hot. He was dirty. He had not showered in many days, and he smelled. Woo, Bullfrog. So he's hungry, he's stinky, and he smells. Pizza! Bullfrog was hungry, and all he'd eaten for days was one horsefly. He followed his nose to a sidewalk cafe where a man sat eating a large hot pizza. "Name's Bullfrog," said Bullfrog. "Mind if I have a bite?" "I'm starvin' Marvin," said the pizza eater. He held out his hand. "Eat." And on this sign it says Countrywide Super Eater Contest. "Your heart out, Bullfrog. You're getting none of this." Was Starvin' Marvin very kind? No, he wouldn't share his pizza, would he? "That's not neighborly," said Bullfrog, and he grabbed the pizza and leaped away. "Give me back my pizza, you ornery varmint!" yelled Starvin' Marvin. He chased Bullfrog. Bullfrog tried to hide the pizza, but it was too big to hide, so he ate it. Ribbit! "You pickle-skinned pizza thief!" yelled Starvin' Marvin. "I'm still hungry," yelled Bullfrog, and he leaped over Starvin' Marvin and hopped away. So he ate that pizza, didn't he? Bullfrog hopped to the garden where there was a large watermelon. Bullfrog loved watermelon, so he picked it. "Hey, you melon-flitchin' fly trap, put that down," said an old man with a pitchfork running toward Bullfrog. Behind him was Starvin' Marvin. Bullfrog dashed the watermelon to the ground and gobbled up the juicy insides. As the gardener and Starvin' Marvin drew closer, Bullfrog leaped off. "Stop him!" yelled the man. "I'm still hungry!" yelled Bullfrog. So he ate the pizza, now he's ate the watermelon. I wonder what he's going to do next. He hopped until he came to a bakery. "Ah, bread," said Bullfrog, and he grabbed an armload and leaped out the door. Then he heard the door. "Hit the door, you loaf-lifting cousin to the grasshopper!" Bullfrog turned. The baker was aiming a slingshot at him. Bullfrog dropped. What'd he drop? The bread. All but one big loaf, which he ate as he raced down the street. "Stop him!" yelled the baker. "Stop him!" yelled the gardener and Starvin' Marvin. "I'm still hungry," yelled Bullfrog. So what did he eat first? He ate the pizza, then he ate the what? And then he ate the so he ate the pizza, he ate the watermelon, and now he's ate bread, and he's still hungry. Bullfrog raced away, but when he looked back to see who was following him, wham! He ran into an apple tree. "Oh," moaned Bullfrog, "where am I?" "You're in trouble, that's where you are," said Starvin' Marvin. "Double trouble," said the gardener. "You're headed to jail," said the baker. "You're under my apple tree," said an old lady with pruning shears. Bullfrog was surrounded. he began to shake. What do you think he shaked? The tree. Down fell apples. Bullfrog caught dozens in his mouth and swallowed them. "Stop eating my apples, you cannon-mouthed fruit catcher!" shouted the old lady, but Bullfrog jumped over her and away. "Stop him!" yelled the people. "I'm still wet." "Hungry!" yelled Bullfrog. Bullfrog hopped until he came to the Ravenous Gulch Fine Groceries, Fine Dining, and Fine Art Emporium. The food inside smelled so good, he hopped inside and looked out the door and down the street. A crowd of people were racing toward him, waving weapons. "Oh, no," said Bullfrog, and he bolted. Wonder where he bolted. He bolted the front door. Why did he bolt the front door shut? Yeah, so they couldn't get in and he could eat everything, right? And began to eat. He threw everything he could find into his mouth. Hot dogs and tamales, French fries and fried chicken, soda pop and popcorn, potato chips, chocolate chips, even wood chips. He hopped so quickly from food to food that the building shook and the pictures fell from the walls. Oh my goodness, he's eating so much, he's going to have a tummy ache. And then Bullfrog noticed he wasn't alone. Sitting quietly at one of the tables was the sheriff, who stood up and rested his hand on his holster. "Bullfrog," he said, draw what? Up a chair to my table and let's talk." Bullfrog sat down. "Now, Bullfrog," said the sheriff, "what you've been doing is serious. We're going to hang what? Those pictures back up." "I see," said Bullfrog. "I see." What do you think he sees right now? What is he thinking? Look at his tongue. What's he thinking? What does he see? I think you're right. Something else to eat. Donuts. And he grabbed one off the sheriff's plate and ate it. Oh, no. How do you think the sheriff's going to feel? Look at this picture. The door bursted open. In stormed Starvin' Marvin, followed by the angry crowd. "Where's my food?" roared Starvin' Marvin. "How am I supposed to practice for the county super eater contest?" Starvin' Marvin grabbed a donut off the floor and stuffed it in his mouth. He began to choke. Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen? He choked Bullfrog. "Stop!" yelled the sheriff. "You're not thinking straight here, Marvin. For 20 years, you've tried to win that eating contest, and we're mighty grateful for your effort, but you've never won. Who do you think is going to enter the contest now?" Let's see if you're right. "This year, though," said the sheriff, "we're going to enter someone new, someone who can out-eat anyone in the county. Why, he can out-eat anyone in the state and probably the whole country. Marvin, Bullfrog's going to put Ravenous Gulch on the map." As the sheriff spoke, the townsfolk gathered. So who are they going to put in the eating contest? Yeah, Bullfrog. Look at that sandwich. "Food for Bullfrog. Give him anything he wants," they yelled. "Great," said Bullfrog, "because I'm still what? Hungry." And he started eating again. Does he look bigger to you? Look how big he's gotten. He's getting a big old belly. Asked the baker, handing Bullfrog a plum pie. "He won't burst, will he?" asked the old lady, giving Bullfrog a basket of peaches. "Just might," said the gardener, handing Bullfrog a bunch of grapes. And then Bullfrog popped a grape into his mouth, and he was full. "No more," he groaned. "Bullfrog," said the sheriff, "because you've eaten so much of our food, you're going to have to pay us a visit next week for the county super eater contest. Come hungry." And he did. Do you predict that he won the county pizza eating contest? I think so. Bullfrog has quite an appetite. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Your challenge is to get outside, enjoy some sunshine, see if you can find any tadpoles that are getting ready to turn into some frogs. I saw a video yesterday from a friend in Texas who posted a video of her boys found some tadpoles outside. So it's springtime. That's when you start seeing tadpoles, and tadpoles turn into frogs. Enjoy your day. Remember to read at least 20 minutes a day, and don't eat like Bullfrog and eat your mom everything she has in the refrigerator for you. And have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.